Hey Illumineers, my name is Shaik and this is a new series called Budget Battle. It's no secret that a lot of fans can't get their hands on Lorcana products and thus aren't able to enjoy the game by entering competitive play. I aim to change that by testing out decks that cost no more than 40 to 50 bucks, which would be the price of 2 starter decks and some upgrades. So you will know what to take to your first tournament. So the next two videos will be Amethyst Steel, as I want to try out the Merlin Mim bounce package, and they aren't that expensive. I think the package naturally leans towards control and value, which then pairs well with Steel. To start off, we're playing 10 1-drops in the form of Olaf and Hook as a way to gain favorable trades, and rounding them off with Pascal, which is just a nice evasive minion that pairs well with Hey Hey, as Hey Hey can be played over and over to give Pascal evasion. Then we have 8 other 2-drops in which Prince Eric for getting good trades, and Snake Mim, which just has good stats for her cost, right? She's a 3/3. Does have the downside that we need to return a minion to our hand, and our 1-drops don't benefit from this. But if played correctly, it'll pay off, as you'll see in the gameplay footage. For our 3-drops, we are playing 3 Rafiki and 4 Fox Mim. They both have Rush, so they can act as a form of pseudo removal. And the Fox acts as a bounce enabler. Then rounding off the 3-drops, we play 4 Crab Merlins. Wasn't too sure about this, but felt like we needed to have another low-cost bounce effect, and the Crab has good stats. It did surprisingly well. Being able to buff up Olaf to a 4/3 is great, and Pascal can trade into evasive creatures if needed. Then rounding it off with 4 Maleficent, making a total of 15 3-drops. And now we get to the payoff cards with our 4-drops. I think you can also call this deck mid-ranged, as the bulk of the deck is in the 3 and 4-drop spot. Anyways, here we have 4 of the Goat Merlins and 4 of the Rabbit Merlins. One gives you lore and the other gives you a card. Both effects trigger when the card leaves play, so even when your opponent uses removal on them. And like always, we include Zeus as another pseudo removal. Last but not least, we have Beast as our single 5-drop minion. More of a counter pick to deal with item decks. Prefer him over the new 3-drop, as Beast can survive things like Smash, and he can also sing swords. Also, having a base 4 attack doesn't hurt, right? For our actions, we play 4 Smash and 2 Swords to further control the board, and 4 Friends for additional draw. It's a fun deck and it performs well. You usually have a lot of options. Not sure what I'll cut for the final version. Need to do some more testing for that. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. And if you're looking to make this deck, check out our shop. Link is in the description. Now on to some gameplay. Okay, let's see here. We have a 1 and we have the 3s. There's our 2, and that might be a better one. So we're gonna ink the Maleficent because we have 2 of those, and then we're going to play the Olaf. Well, I think the Olaf's better. Because later on we can use the Crab to buff it up. Right, opponent inking, playing against Amber Emerald. So now we can play the Snake because it's a 3/3, so it contests the Flynn. First quest with this one, then ink the captain, and then play the snake. And then later on we can either ink Olaf or play him again and still get the buff with the crab. Let's see if my opponent can switch to the big Flynn. And he can. So -5 and -6. He quests for 4. Okay, well, we do have some card draw in our hand, so we just have to make sure we don't get down to, well, less than 4. Ink the Olaf, and then play the Maleficent so that our hand is still big enough to prevent him from questing for a lot. And we do need to keep digging because we need to find a smash. I don't think we have any other way to get rid of the Flynn. Well, we might if we have Pascal. Ah, sudden chill. Well, I think the fox is best. We only have 8 enablers though, but it's better to keep our options open, I think. Right, so if we have the Pascal and we can buff it with the crab, then we can take on the Flynn. Let's see. Maybe play the... okay, so ink the Merlin, ink the crab one, and then play the Merlin so that we keep drawing, trying to find that smash, and otherwise make sure we have a big enough hand size. I'm not gonna quest with the Maleficent because if our opponent can then just take that trade, right? And we can't do anything about it because the Flynn has evasive. All right, normal Flynn and the Duke. Opponent emptying the hand. So he's going to try to race us. Let's see. We want to keep drawing cards, so we need to get the rabbit back. Probably ink the Olaf, maybe the chicken. Olaf is better as the chicken, if it dies, comes back to our hand, and that will also prevent the Flynn. No, wait. We first need to quest with the rabbit, right? And then we can play the fox, get the rabbit back, and then draw a card. Man, this bounce mechanic is pretty cool, but it requires some proper sequencing. Okay, so just play out the Eric. We can quest with this one. We're not gonna quest with the Maleficent because of the trade thing, right? And then next turn maybe play the goat. Oh, okay. Well, the chicken can go. So goat, because we want to keep the Zeus on hand as it quests for 2, and we do need to contest his board as he has pretty big questers now. 3 of his guys quests for 2. Hey, there's the smash. All right, so definitely gonna play that this turn. Can just start out by playing that. Get rid of that. Let's see. We need to trade some guys in now. So yeah, Eric can take that trade. Maleficent takes that trade. We're gonna discard Zeus because the rabbit will provide us with more cards. Then quest with the snake and the fox. Rather keep the health on those higher. And if we draw into multiple snakes or foxes, right, then we'll get Maleficent back to hand, as when we play her, we can draw another card. Right, playing a Daisy. There goes our rabbit, but that's fine. I don't think we have anything. No, we don't have anything in our deck that costs more than 5. So we can just play whatever we draw from the top. And because our hand is empty, we can, or he can't benefit from his King John, is it? All right, so just quest with everything. And now he needs to race us, or he needs to regain control of the board. Okay, Mother Knows Best, that helps. Another one, that also helps. Then he's going to make us discard one and draw one. Pretty neat. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. So we're just gonna, oh, are we gonna sing it? I think it's best to sing it, right? Ah, cool. Right, so play the goat, quest with the crab, trying to raise our opponent, right? Lose our 2 cards. That's pretty strong, yo. Discard, opponent discards 2, you draw 2. But we still have the board, and we can still play any card we draw. We're up 6 lore. So it's looking good. Questing with the King John. All right. We're going to use the smash to get rid of the flint so we can keep continue putting on pressure, right? Take that trade. Quest for 2. And if we held on to the smash, our opponent might make us discard it. Another King John, all right. Okay. So play this card. Take this trade. And now we have lethal on board. I don't think he has anything that can save him here. Like maybe make a trade and then he had to draw another Mother Knows Best. But he didn't. Alright, going second. I'd like to keep the smash in hand. We have a 2 into a 3. We need a 1-drop, so I think our big guys can just go in search of the 1-drop. Keep the Rafiki, as we might not have a character on board when we get to our turn 3. It's going against Emerald, Amethyst up. All right, we're gonna ink the Olaf because we're not going to be playing it anytime soon, right? So ink Olaf, play Olaf. Opponent doesn't know what we're playing yet, but he'll see next turn, right? right? Oh, smash. That's gonna come in handy. So ink the goat, as we have 2 of those. Play the Eric. Quest. Then let's see what he's going to play. Inking a Flynn. Ah, Jasper. Can't smash that. Oh, maybe we can. With the crab, Olaf would be enough to take care of Jasper, right? So let's ink the goat. Because our next turn, this turn I want to play Smash to get rid of that Flynn, or else he's going to quest for too much. And then next turn we're probably going to play the crab to take care of the Jasper, right? So the goat will be a little too late, I think. And then just quest with our guys. Yeah. Because his Jasper can't kill our 3 health minions. And he's probably going to quest with the Jasper anyways to lock out one of our minions. Probably the Olaf, as we want to attack with the Eric. Oh, playing friends. Okay, so basically now is our chance to win back board because our opponent didn't commit anything else to board. We're gonna ink the beast as I like the options I have available to me now. Play the crab, buff the Olaf. Olaf can take this trade, then Eric can take the Pascal trade. And then next turn we can play the fox, get the crab back, buff something else. And then the turn after we can again play the crab, right? So that's why we remove the beast. We're not particularly going to race our opponent. We're just trying to get bored. Let's see. So maybe we do want to keep the beast on hand. Maybe not play anything this turn. Because our hand is very reactive, right? So we want to react to what our opponent does. But I do want to get the 5 ink. So maybe... yeah, let's ink the smash. I really want to keep it in hand, right? But it's the... it's the weakest card in this situation. So now if Cusco attacks into one of our characters, we can take a trade. And if he just quests, then next turn we can get the crab back to hand, buff the Olaf to take care of the Cusco. Oh, John. Let's see here. Play Reckless. Okay. So, no wait, we can't quest. Oh, that was a good choice from him. Well, it's the only character that has a effect when it's get bounced. Anyways, get the crab back to hand. Let's see, we buff up the Olaf. And then Olaf can take that trade. Just fill up our board again. This can quest, this can quest. Right, so now he can take a favorable trade, but we have board. And if he doesn't, he knows we have the crab in hand to kill his John, right? So I thought he would take the trade into the beast, but he didn't. Play a rabbit, okay. Draw another card. That's a lucky draw. Nice. Get the John back to hand. Yeah. And then trade into the beast. Oh, not into the beast. Okay. Opponent ignoring the beast. Let's see here. We can take the trade into the Mim with the Prince Eric. Think that's fine. Yeah, because all our other characters will die anyways, and their cost is more, so kind of more valuable. Quest with this. Beast can't attack. Should we just play the Merlin? Yeah. Try to raise our opponent now. John Silver again. And then stopping the beast probably. Not respecting the beast though. Questing with the rabbit. Alright. Play Maleficent. Free draw. We can play Captain Hook because we don't have anything that we want to send back to our hand right now, right? Take that trade. He draws a card. Then we quest. We have nothing to hit into with him, so that's fine. All right, kind of a close game. And he's going to stop our beast again. Oh, Mother knows best. Send Hook back to hand, okay. And Mim back to hand. Sure. I guess those were the best targets because Merlin has damage on it. Okay, so let's see here. We need to take care of that John Silver, so we're gonna play the Fox and no wait. First quest. Then we're gonna play the Fox, send back the Merlin, buff the Fox, and then take this trade. Because Beast quest for, so we want to keep him on hand. Think the crab outlived its purpose. No, let's just play the Hook and quest with the Maleficent. You never know when you need that additional 3 attack, right? For instance, for when you're going up against the Cusco. So let's see here. We can just quest with everything. And then just fill up our board. See what's gonna happen. Because we're at 17 now, right? So these two will make it so that we only need one more. So he needs to get rid of our Beast and our Captain Hook. Otherwise we win. Another Cusco. And that's then going to be it. Wow, that crab doing a lot of work in this game. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so we don't need that. We're gonna keep the smash. Don't need the Madam Mim because we don't have anything to bounce yet. So we got a good 1, 2, 3. Good start. 2 friends on the other side. Gonna ink the Merlin because we're gonna play the Maleficent on turn 3, and then on turn 4 have her sing friends. Again with the Amethyst. Everyone's playing Amethyst. Okay, so now we have 2 Maleficents, so one can go play the Eric and start questing. Okay, also playing the bounce engine. And there we have the chicken. Ink the snake then, so that we can play our Maleficent, draw another card. Let's see. Another friend. Nice. Okay, so quest pass. Currently in control of board. If our opponent wants to take the trade with the chicken, that's fine, right? He gets his chicken back on hand, but oh, that's a good play actually. Shere Khan with the chicken. Yeah. We need to get rid of that Shere Khan, right? So first let's sing friends first. Let's see if we get anything better. We don't. So this card can go. And then we smash the Shere Khan and play the Pascal. And then just quest. So our opponent is winning on hand, but we're winning on board. And we have a small... we're ahead by a small amount in lore. But he's doing a good job keeping up. So let's see. We can sing friends again. Let's start with that. Oh, another Pascal. Cool. So play the Madam Mim to get back the Maleficent. And then we can play the Pascal. And do we want to ink the Olaf or play the Olaf? Let's keep the Olaf on hand. And then we're not going to quest with the Eric, right? Because the goat can just take the trade. Aladdin, all right. So that can turn into a big boy Aladdin. So you have to be careful of that. And Zeus will just die to the goat. We can ink the Olaf. Play the Maleficent then, I think, because we don't need the power buff of the crab. Or do we want to buff the Pascals? No, I think taking the trade with the Eric is better. So then play the Maleficent, draw a card. Okay. And then take this trade. And now we don't want to quest with the snake, right? Oh, right, because he leaves the field. So we don't want to quest with the snake, because if he turns into Big Boy Aladdin, then that would be bad for us. Oh, Apparently he does not have that. Play him again. Cool. And here's the thing, right? Our opponent is playing Ruby, so we have to be wary of be prepared. This smash is gonna come out handy by killing the Aladdin. We're gonna sing friends. Okay. We can ink the crab. Play the fox, get back to Maleficent. And now we can quest with everything. And then if he plays Be Prepared, then we have 4 cards in hand and we can rebuild. As opposed to him, because he would have had only 3 cards, but he plays a Maui instead. Okay. So let's see. Zeus will just die to both creatures. Rather not have that. The fox can take 1 trade. So how are we gonna get rid of the other one? Crab into a Pascal? I think that's best. So buff up the Pascal with the crab. Then take the trade. It actually doesn't really matter which one. Then take this trade. Win back board. Still have a big hand. Play Maleficent because we need to try to bait him into playing Be Prepared if he has it. Are we going to ink? I don't think so. We can basically play anything that we draw, right? Not a Be Prepared. Okay. Just drawing cards. So now we're gonna play the beast, and then just quest, right? Because he played 2 creatures, I don't think he has to be prepared. But we're not gonna. So we're not gonna quest with the Maleficent because the rabbit can take that trade. He played minions, so he probably doesn't have a Be Prepared. That's why we committed the beast to the board. Oh, that's a weird trade. Like, is he that desperate for cards? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Pascal gets challenger. But that Elsa is going to be a problem. Luckily for us, we still have some time. I think this turn is best spent to just put minions on board, draw some more cards. Oh, another Zeus. That's nice. All right. So we're not going to play the Eric. I don't think it's necessary. You know, you don't want to overcommit to the board. Especially now that he'll only lose 1 minion and we'll lose 4, right? Ooh, dragon. That's a good card. Taking that trade makes it easier for our Zeus to take care of the Elsa. We do have to figure out a way to deal with the dragon though. There we go. Do we want to play the Eric? Or ink him? I I think we do need an additional, right? Because if we go to 8, we can drop goat into goat. But I do think we need the additional character on board. All right, then we get to draw a card. Zeus can now take care of the dragon. Ink the Eric. Play the Zeus. Take care of the dragon. Play the Maleficent. Draw another card. But if he's going to keep dropping bombs like that, I think he's going to be able to stabilize, right? Especially if at one point he plays Be Prepared. Let's see. We need 5 damage. Oh, Rafiki's a good draw. Him and Maleficent makes 5. Yeah, I think that's the best. Well, that's the only way we can clear her. And then, do we want to play a goat? Well, maybe it's... So no, like, if we go to 8th, then next turn we can play goat into goat. So then it's better to play the beast this turn, right? And then let's see. Take this trade. Take this trade. Then quest for 1. It's 15. Questing with the beast and Pascal next turn is 18. And then we have a sneaky win with the goats. Unless he does something. Let's see. Friends, sings friends, plays Maleficent. Okay, 8 mana. Be prepared. Not to be prepared, alright. Because then that's our win. Cool. GG. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And until next time.